Hello everybody, this is Jeff again, and today we're going to talk about how to set up your paper in MLA style. So before you start typing or doing anything, you have to have it set up in a certain format. We're going to talk about how to do that today. It's pretty simple. Okay, so first let's talk about the title and your name and all that. In MLA format, you do not need a separate title page. So what you want to do, I'm going to show you how to do this. If it's not already set up for double spacing, set up your page to be double spaced. Then at the top you're going to write your name over on the left margin like this. Then you're going to put your instructor's name, whoever it may be. Okay? Then you're going to type in the class you're in. And then you're going to type the date in this type of a format. That's really how you do it. That's all you need for the title. Okay, or at least to identify who you are. Now for the title of your paper, you go to the next line. Oh, this is all going to be double spaced. Make it centered and type in the title of your paper. Alright, then we're going to hit enter again, take the centering off, and when you start typing, you're going to indent like you normally would for a paragraph, and just start typing in your paper. Whatever you're going to say. Space travel will evolve in the next century to be as common as taking a city bus across town is today. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but let's just say hypothetically that's what I'm going to do. So okay, you've identified yourself, your instructor, the class, the date. Here's your title, and then you just start typing normally, and you're going to indent normally. Okay. Now another thing you need a header that's going to have your name and the page numbers on it. Now a lot of people go up here and they try to type it on every page. They try to type their last name in the page, and then every page they put at the top. It's not the way you're supposed to do it, and that's way too much work. Here is how you do it. And I'm working with Word 2007. It might be a little different from different versions you have, but I think it's pretty similar. So what you want to do, go up to Insert, or whatever it looks like in your version of Word. Go up to Insert, and on there one of those choices will be for a header. Click Header. Now, for whatever reason, Microsoft doesn't have just a standard MLA header in here, but I'll tell you the one that's closest. You want to go down to this one that says Contrast Odd Page. That's the one that's closest, and we can modify it to make it an MLA header. So you click there. We don't need the document title, so what we're going to do, I'm going to click there. I'm going to backspace to get rid of that line. Okay, we got rid of that. Now you type in your last name. For the purpose of this paper, my name is John Smith. So, Smith. Okay, then it's going to number every page like this. Now, this line here, we don't need this line. So I want you to see that little line right there? We don't want that. That's not MLA. We're going to right click on that line. So I position my cursor right there. I'm going to right click on the line. Go down here to where it says Borders and Shading. Click None. We don't want any borders. Okay, now it's gone. Then we can just say Close Header and Footer. Now, every time I return and get to a new page, it's going to automatically number the page and put my name at the top of the page. And it's just taken care of for as many pages as you put into this. Okay, so that is how you set up your title, who you are, identify the class and the teacher. That's what you need to get going on this. The last thing that you will need when you're done typing your paper, the very last page of your paper will be a Works Cited page where you list all of the references you used for your paper. You're going to do Works Cited, you type that at the top, you make that centered. Hit enter down to the next line, again take the centering off. Then we're going to put in the citations that you used for this paper. So I have a whole video, or a number of videos on the website there telling you how to do citations and how to pull them from databases. We're going to do a quick abbreviated pull of a citation from EBSCO just to give you an idea how this works. If you need more help with it, there's a whole video that I have together just on citing from EBSCO. So I already have an article up in EBSCO. Just to show you an example, I'm going to click Cite on this article. I'm going to look for the MLA citation in here because there are different styles. I'm going to grab that MLA citation, go back to my document, and I can paste that citation in here. Now I'm going to need to correct this citation because it looks funny. First I'm going to correct the font, Times New Roman, 12 point. Then I'm going to go into the paragraph button to fix the margins and all this. So it shouldn't be indented over. Take that down to 0. Indentation special I'm going to set to a hanging indent so that the second line gets indented over. Line spacing, we're going to make that double. Don't add extra space. Okay, there you go. It's a pretty good looking citation. Since we have the specific database within EBSCO, Academic Search Premier, MLA doesn't need to see EBSCO, so we can get rid of that. Okay, pretty good looking citation. Now we have some weird, see that weird extra line in there? What we can do, let's just highlight all this, tell it don't add space, and it didn't really change much. So what we can do then, the next thing to try, take your cursor to the beginning of that line and backspace up to that line, hit enter. Now they're on the same spacing, they're set to the same format. Unfortunately they're both set to centered too. So we can take that centered off, bring it over there. Then I'm going to have to go back into paragraph and click hanging indent. You'll only have to do this once and the rest of them should be okay. Okay, that's how you set it up. And as you can see, I'm on this page here and it put my name in again and the page number, and every page I do in the future will do that. And this will be the last page, the very last page of your paper. You should start a clean page at the very last and set up your works cited. This is the anatomy of an MLA research paper. There'll be other videos online that'll help you more with this, but this is basically how you set one up. And that's all I have for you today. This is Jeff signing off.